7 months and a day after Super Bowl 60. The two teams that meet again to start the 2026 season. The New England Patriots make the cross-country trip to face the now Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Seattle wins the championship, and now they try to repeat. Game 1 of 272, and off we go from Seattle. And this is not what they were hoping for at all. He's out of bounds on the return. He's shy of his own 10.
At their own 8-yard line.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Oh, a miss hit there off the side of his foot. And he got that all wrong. It goes straight out of bounds. First play, and May goes to the air. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Open man, that's Kyle Williams. He's got it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan. Because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Gravy. Touchdown, New England. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Next to score, Patriots 7, Seahawks nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Now Milroe on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Milroe. Open man is Horton. It's caught inside the 20. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 5. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll get forward for a couple. Julian Love brings him down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Here's a third down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
22-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Robert Spillane spills him there.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 23, here's second and 9. Now Darnold. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's second and 4. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half.
The kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 14, Seahawks 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Darnold to throw on first down. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake, it's a sack.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And he will give himself up at the end of that one.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Third down, 3 to go. That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Here's Michael Dixon now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. On the return is Jones. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was brought down by Brandon Smith. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 9. Working out of the gun, it's May. Oh, wide open, it is Williams for the grab. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 31
It's a big hit for the Patriots. 31 yards. From the 35, it's first and 10. Throwing now is May. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down. We are through one. The Patriots out on top. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now, May. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Second down and 10.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. But I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Third down coming up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is that this...
Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
May's pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll start with Charbonnet. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Trying to keep the momentum going after the turnover. They have delivered with a quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss of a yard.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Third and 11 coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to find A.J. Brown. It'll be second down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. That's quickly out to Williams. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd
3rd and a yard. May gonna look to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
May to the air once more. Pressure all around him, and down he goes. Leonard Williams taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
So this is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. And the pocket starts to collapse. The good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield, and they can feel that pass rush. You don't always have to see it, but once those eyes go down, it's going to be trouble.
That'll bring up 2nd and long. To throw now, May. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Horton. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Taken in right side by Barner. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is Christian Barmore working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. For the middle, it's Cup. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
A minute 58 to go in the first half of play. Greg and I back with more. On this opening week, after this, the drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. This one intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
May's pass intercepted. Sets up a first down and goal at the 7-yard line.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Darnold now to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. Darnold. That is caught by the tight end, Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on first down. After being burnt with the pick on the last drive, this time smartly throwing it away.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Byron Murphy in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
On 3rd and long, here's May. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for the sack. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's Bryce Barringer now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Charbonnet the back, and he goes straight ahead. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
Throwing, Darnold. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Second down, they need 3. Now Darnold. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 3 yards
Sometimes
to go.
it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Third down and 3. Here's Darnold. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
Jason Myers on
New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Darnold to the air once more. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And nothing will come of this last-ditch attempt at some points. Time runs out in this first half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Patriots ready for the punt.
Formation for the Patriots.
This one, returnable. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 35-yard line.
Starting this drive on the ground. Here comes Charbonnet. Oh, the ball's out. And the Patriots are going to recover.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain. These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Drive rolls on here with first down and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff, and it's Henderson. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Here's May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Throwing now is May. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Byron Murphy starting the season with a bang. His 2nd sack in the season opener.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
They'll try and throw. Here's May. Looking middle, and he's got Booty.
Complete to Tayshaun Booty. Touchdown, New England.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Patriots have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
A give to Charbonnet. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10. at their own 26-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Here's May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Pretty safe to say that A.J. Brown's time in Philadelphia had kind of run its course, but new lease on life here with the Patriots, and we know at his best, he is one of the best receivers in football.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Leonard Williams in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. A run, and this is Henderson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
At the 41, a gain of 6 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Third and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. The open man is Smith and Jigba. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Start of the 4th, and it's a run with Charbonnet. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. Wow, look up, see defender all over him. Stopped him behind the line of scrimmage.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
On fourth down, out comes the punter. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds.
At their own 14-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Open man, that's Booty. And a marking down up beyond the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. To throw now, May. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Hey, Sean, Booty, the one he was looking for, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Exiting the pocket right. Now he takes off. And May will not risk it. Into the slide. And he's got the 1st down.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, here is Henderson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Great game here in week 1. Trying to see this through to the end, and that's an important 1st down. Once more, it's Henderson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. May gonna look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's gonna be taken down.
13 yards.
Ernest Jones getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
And this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. Leonard Williams. What a start to the season. His 3rd sack here in week 1. And now here comes the punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. nearly a good one. And hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback.
20-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard
From the shotgun,
line.
here's Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Out of the gun, here's May. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. On 4th down, out comes Andres Portegales for the Patriot field goal. This a 57-yard attempt.
57-yard attempt.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Darnold. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Jackson Smith and Digba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? They were ready, and they took him away. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
21 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Off the play fake, it's May. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Seahawks will take over possession here at the 44.
May's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Darnold to throw. Crush, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. They get 20 on the connection. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
6 more yards.
Now, 1st and goal.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
They'll go play action with Darnold. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Smith and Jigba.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Patriots' 4-yard line.
Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Darnold to the air once more. Forced to his right. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open window.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And the Seahawks with another big moment. They'll try to add the 2-point conversion here.
The Seahawks.
Here we go. 1. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Patriots 28, Seahawks 20.
That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. To throw on 1st down is May. Again, working deep downfield. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They spoil the party here in Seattle. Get at least a small measure of revenge for the loss in Super Bowl 60 in February with an opening night win. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching.